It was a different world in the early 19th century, especially for aspiring female artists. Rosa Bonheur was born into that world in Bordeaux, France in 1822. She was the daughter of a painter and seemingly was born to paint. When they moved to Paris, young Rosa spent her days at the Louvre copying art of the masters. Her first success was a painting of two rabbits at the age of 19. She was awarded third prize at the annual Paris Salon. Rosa loved large animals and spent hundreds of hours studying their anatomy in slaughterhouses, barns, and muddy fields. She received a license from the authorities to allow her to wear men's trousers, making it easier to navigate the mud and dodge the horse apples. Rosa showed her most famous painting, The Horse Fair, in 1853 at the Paris Salon. It was a sensation and was purchased by a Belgian broker for 40,000 francs. In 1857, it was purchased by Conelious Vanderbilt, who gifted it to the New York Metropolitan Museum of Art, where it hangs today in all its 16 by 8 foot size and splendor. Soon after, Rosa received the Legion of Honor, the highest and most prestigious award of the French National Order of Merit. Rosa had become an international star and had the resources to live as she wished. In her late 30s, Rosa bought a chateau in Thomery, France, about an hour south of Paris, where she painted and lived out her life of 77 years. Set on the edge of the Fontainebleau forest, the chateau grounds were large enough for Rosa to keep many animals, large and small. Sheep were her favorite, and she had over 40 of them, as well as lions, deer, cattle, donkeys, dogs, cats as well. She loved them all and painted them all. In 1889 in Paris, Rosa met Bill Cody, who is Buffalo Bill, and she presented him with this iconic painting. Also in 1889 in Paris, Rosa met Anna Klumpke, a gifted portrait artist from San Francisco. Anna had offered to paint Rosa's portrait. They became good friends, and Anna eventually went to live at the chateau and helped Rosa with her large volume of work. They often painted side by side, and Rosa eventually built an additional studio next to the chateau for their additional work. In 1892, Anna finished the portrait of Rosa that's currently displayed in the chateau studio. Upon Rosa's death in 1899, the entire estate was willed to Anna, who later wrote the biography of Rosa Bonheur. Eventually, the chateau was closed and stood bare for decades. That brings us to today, when in 2017, Catherine Breau from Fontainebleau purchased the Chateau Rosa Bonheur. She currently operates it with her daughters, Lou, Lily-Jeanne, and Zélie. So let's go in through the gate and see what they've done to this place. It's amazing. You can have events here, you can stay overnight, you can have weddings, you can have dinners, anything you want, but it's loaded with history.
Hi! Chateau? Yay! Chateau? Welcome, Lou. Hello. Hello. See you. Hi. Thank you for welcoming us. This is lovely. Welcome to the Chateau of Rosa Bonheur. We are so happy to.
We're getting the royal treatment.
Yeah. Yes, we are. The queen and the princess.
That's it.
For you. And Rosa Bonheur somewhere.
Right.
Somewhere.
Yeah. So we have Catherine.
Yeah.
We have Lily-Jeanne.
Yeah.
And we have Lou.
Yes.
And Mary and Lou.
Hello. Wow.
So we're a Lulu.
Lulu. Yeah. Lulu.
We'll follow you. Come in. Come in, ladies.
Okay, coming. And this way is Rosa Bonheur dining room.
That's the Rosa Bonheur lamp.
Yeah, so you can tell that it still needs a bit of restoration.
Yeah.
This room hasn't moved since Rosa Bonheur went away in 1899.
Mm-hmm.
But we're lucky it still has the original color, and you are VIP, so you can see into this room. But this are little Rosa Bonheur that no one can see expect when they come inside this room. Of course, it needs a little bit of cleaning. Here, the name of this guy here, it's Monsieur. The name of the squirrel, I don't remember. And this one is Shirley, I think. So 3 original Rosa Bonheur. This is Anna Splunke's work. So it's the heir of Rosa Bonheur. She was a painter also. She was like the daughter she never had. And she paints those 3 paintings that we have here in the Rosa Bonheur living room. But we have Americans visitor coming every Wednesday morning, and we receive them in a private space, so we manage it into a dining space, but it's usually the sofa you've seen in the other space should be here. Come on, let's go upstairs. We're going upstairs.
Okay, so here we are in Nathalie Mika's bedroom. It's one of our bed and breakfast bedroom. The idea was to create some bed and breakfast to be able to allow the public to slip into someone's famous bedroom. So it's like a museum privilege to be able to sleep in Rosa Bonheur's bed. That's our dream. And here you have like one of the most secret and amazing door. Like it's
To the biggest bathroom you may see.
Is there another famous painter from the last century, the 1800s, where you can actually go to their actual studio and their actual house and their actual bedroom and their actual stuff and just get the whole flavor of what it was like and what that painter was like? Is there anybody else?
I don't think there is another artist studio and museum you can sleep in for sure.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot sleep into, you will see Rosa Bonheur bedroom, you cannot sleep in any famous person bedroom, I think. But
there are a lot of like house of other artists or writer or whatever, but most of the time they have been recreated. It's not like authentical.
Yes. Yeah.
And that's the things very precious and very emotional also with here is that the studio of Rosa Bonheur never changed. It's just like remain like this. So it's very moving for that because it's authentic.
I have a feeling that this is a one of a kind in
It
the
is.
world.
It is.
it is for sure.
It is because there is only one Rosa Bonheur.
There's only one.
There's a garden of Rosa Bonheur, the park actually. So it's, as you can see, there is like the first part is like a garden, and then you have like the wood and the forest. And it's there that Rosa Bonheur was keeping 200 animals like lions, monkeys, horses, sheep, whatever. She hosts them here in her park. So here we are in another bedroom. It's like the winter workshop because during winter, as the big workshop of Rosa Bonheur was too big to be, warm, she was having this workshop, and on the wall you can have like some painting that we found in the attics. They are like painter contemporary from Rosa Bonheur. For instance, here you have a Rettig, a very famous painter of her time. So here we are in her winter workshop. As you can see, it's big, there are a lot of light, huge window to paint during winter, and a massive chimney to warm the room.
est dans la chambre de Rosa Bonheur et on a la chance d'avoir
Catherine Barreau is explaining that all of the furnishings in this room are original and all of Rosa's clothes are still in the closet, yeah, just like they were when she died, including the jacket with the Legion of Honor.
Nuit au château, c'est là que je l'ai passée.
Yeah, so this is Rosa Bonheur's studio. She asked a famous architect to create a perfect studio. You can see Margot here. It's the horse of Rosa Bonheur. She had a special connection with death. She didn't want to be away from her animals once they passed away, so she sent them to a taxidermist to have them with her during all her life. You have Kiki, the wild boar here. You have Cocotte, the bird behind with not a lot of feathers. And in this painting, you have Boniface, the new painting we acquire. It's her only painting of her monkey, Boniface. And we are really happy with this acquire. And here you have Fatma, the lioness of Rosa Bonheur. She lived here. And now she became a carpet. And Mom now let us there.
Et ici vous avez.
And now what Catherine is saying is, here is the last portrait of Rosa Bonheur made by Anna Klumpke a few days before Rosa's death. It's a portrait that touches us a lot because in the serious portrait, as usual, she has a little mischievous smile, and that's what particularly touches us. And the horse painting of the horses running from a fire, it's the last painting that Rosa attempted, and it's unfinished but in perfect condition and ready to be viewed by the visitors to Chateau Rosa Bonheur.
I'm going to do a rice pudding because it's one of my favorite things.
Finally, we have the chance to meet Zélie, the third sister. Zélie is the chef at the chateau, and she produces spectacular meals for the guests.
I use vanilla from Mauritius because my husband is from Mauritius, and also we use a lot of tea in the kitchen. So it's jasmine tea with the rice pudding. So I'm going to do that now. In order to do rice pudding, you need to use a very good rice. So it needs to be a round rice.
Well, Zélie's food presentation was spectacular, as was the food itself. And Zélie did come out for a cameo with her sisters and took a little bow, which was appreciated. But if you have time to visit the Chateau Rosa Bonheur, the address and website are coming up soon. Our heartfelt thanks go to the Barreau family for preserving the treasures and the memory of Rosa Bonheur.